Bismillah. The first equation that we studied in its SSC level, that is v equal to u plus at. Now there is going to be a little bit change in the face of the equation. V will be v, u, it is going to become v naught. V naught. What does v naught represent? The initial velocity. How does it represent the initial velocity? V is velocity and 0 represents when the time is 0. When time is 0, that is the initial velocity, right? So that is why we write it v0, but এটাকে এমন ভাবে করা হয় v naught. 0 টাকে not করা হয় v naught plus 80. So we will be proving this equation today. Okay, so let us see. Now already you got to know the rule of differentiation, but here we need to actually learn the rule of integration also. Now you might be thinking, sir, what is integration? Integration is just the opposite operation of differentiation. Differentiation, what we do, we break a big thing into small pieces, and in integration we add them up. Okay, so breaking is differentiation and adding those small pieces again is integration. So these are two opposite operation. Okay, now for integration we will have this operator. Okay, d after d, this is going to be the variable. Okay, for differentiation it is the operator. After this we actually write something, we differentiate it with respect to this. Now let us say we have x here. Okay, this snake shaped thing and dv, this is the operator, and after the operator in between we will write whatever we want to differentiate or integrate. Sorry, this is integration operator. So here we are integrating x with respect to v. See here how we used to study this one or read this one. Differentiation of x with respect to t. Here differentiation of x with respect to v. So d এর পরে যেটা থাকবে with respect to সেটা, আর d এর আগে যেটা থাকবে সেটাকে আমরা ইন্টিগ্রেট করতেছি. So integration of x with respect to v. Clear? So for this actually we know a formula যেটা একটু আগে দেখাইছি, but এখন এটার জন্য কিরকম হবে সেটা আমরা একটু দেখি। এটার ফর্মুলা তোমাদের বইতে আছে, আমি তোমাদেরকে ভেক্টরের কতগুলো ফর্মুলা মুখস্থ করতে বলছিলাম, 76 পেজে আছে, সেগুলো হচ্ছে কিসের, ডিফারেন্সিয়েশনের, আর 79 পেজে যেগুলো আছে সেগুলো হচ্ছে ইন্টিগ্রেশনের। ওকে, এগুলো একটু মুখস্থ করে ফেললে তোমাদের জন্য ভালো হবে। So which formula we need today? This one. When these two are same, see this is x, this is also x to the power n. So whenever we are integrating x to the power n, how we will do it? The formula to do it is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. This is the formula. Please remember, এটা আমার সাইডে লেখা দরকার ছিল বিকজ আমার এখানে প্রুফটা লিখতে হবে না। যাই হোক, এটা একটু মনে রাখো যে মানে এটা কিরকম হবে, it will become a fraction. In the numerator of the fraction, x will be there and the power will be increased by 1. If you remember in differentiation, when we differentiated x to the power n, the power decreased by 1. But now we are saying that integration is the opposite operation of differentiation. So if it is decreased 1 by 1 in differentiation, here it is going to increase by 1 in case of integration. Okay, and the new denominator, it will be the power. Whatever the power is written here, it will be the denominator. Acha, I will write this equation over there so that later I can give it give a reference to it. So x is equal to x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Okay, now let us start. We are trying to prove it. Okay, we know that already acceleration is equal to dv dt. Now if I cross multiply, what is going to happen? Dv into, we always consider that a is divided by 1. So if I cross multiply dv into 1, it is going to be dv, and a into dt, it will be a dt. Now if I integrate this side, okay, dv, and we will integrate this side as t. t is after that, and here is v. Okay, we are differentiating with respect to v. Now, another thing you need to learn today, that is whenever we are integrating, there should be a lower limit and the upper limit, like from where to where we are differentiating. So we consider that this is the initial velocity. So this is the lower limit, we will write it here. And the final velocity is v. So this is the upper limit, we will write it here. Okay. And what is the limit of time? Here it is dt with respect to t. So we will put the limit of t. We start when the time is 0, and when the time becomes equal to t, that time we stop, right? From 0 to t. So this is the upper limit or lower limit we need to put. What is the use of it? We will see a little bit later, okay? Achha, is equal to, now here, as you can see, there is nothing in between. So if there is nothing in between, can I consider it in this way, that it is actually v to the power 0 dv? Can I consider it? There is nothing, so I can consider v to the power 0. If there is one v, then it will be v to the power 1. If v is square, the power of v is 2. But there is no v, that means the power of v is 0, it has become 1. So if I want to apply this formula in this case, what is going to happen? Okay, we can write v to the power n plus 1, that is 0 plus 1 divided by 0 plus 1. If I apply this formula, so in the denominator it is going to be 0 divided by, sorry, in the denominator it is going to be 1, and dividing by 1 doesn't mean anything, it remains the same. So, and in the numerator it will be v only. V to the power 1, we write only v. So this one, in short, how can you keep in your mind? পরীক্ষার হলে আসলে এত ডিটেইলস ক্যালকুলেশন করার বা ফর্মুলা অ্যাপ্লাই করার সময় থাকবে না, তখন তোমাদের কিভাবে এটা শর্টকাটে মনে রাখবে সেটা তোমাদেরকে দেখে দিচ্ছি। See, this is d. D means differentiation, and this is snake, it means integration. So when integration and differentiation we combine, they balance each other, only v remains. এইভাবে এটা মনে রাখতে পারো যে ইন্টিগ্রেশন ডিফারেন্সিয়েশন এরা একটা ব্যালেন্স করে ফেলছে, অনলি v থাকবে। See, যখন এটা করব আমরা শুধু v থাকবে। So here I'm going to write v. And then what about this upper limit and lower limit? We will write it in this way. Okay. Then this one, acceleration, it will come out. Okay. And integration, differentiation, balance each other, it will be t only. And now we are going to put the upper limit first. V will be replaced by this upper limit v, then I will write minus, and then v will be replaced by lower limit v naught. This is the way to write it, okay? Remember, upper limit will be replaced here, then minus, lower limit will be replaced here. Then is equal to a, t will be replaced by upper limit t, minus t will be replaced by lower limit 0. Okay? So v minus v naught is equal to a t. So if I change this v naught to that side, v is equal to v naught plus a t. We have proved whatever we needed to. Okay. Now what I want you to do is, there is no new formula actually being introduced in the later parts. Okay, the formula that was needed for this part I have already shown you. From differentiation, I told you those two formula you are going to use the most. From integration, this is the formula that you will be seeing more often. Okay, so kindly take this formula into your head. Okay, and I would like to request you to go through the second, third, and fourth equation proof. Okay, I want the doubt to come from you. Okay, in the next class, please Lamia, do not forget, and others, okay, do not forget that I told you to go through the second, third, and fourth equation. Okay, and if you do not understand any line, you may let me know. I will discuss inshallah. Okay, clear? There is no new formula introduced. All you need to do is just apply this formula, and the equations will be proved. So in the next class, I will discuss about the extended activity, that is in page number 134. So after page 1 number 31, 34, you should study. And after that we have laws of falling bodies. This one we will discuss. Okay. Is the homework clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So kindly go through it and let me know if you have any doubt through WhatsApp. Okay. So that I may take preparation on that and explain it in a much smoother way in the class. Okay. So see you in the next class, inshallah. And Tariq, if you need any kind of help, do not hesitate to contact me. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.